So we got a game going. On one team, we got Jonay in the blue. And the other team, we have Ric Flair in the green and Rocking Dan in the red. So we got a 2 versus 1 matchup here. Looks like Ric Flair has a head start, building up the houses. Can't get supply capped, especially early on. It's very important. Already got the first board coming in. So Jonay has 7 people getting food, some more sheep coming in, and he's just starting with 2 people getting wood. Then we have Rockin' Dan over here collecting for multiple sheep. Usually you want to have 6 on each sheep. And then he's getting berries, 3 people on berries. And then over here, Ric Flair getting some of the starting wood to clear out some of the area for farms. And still working on these houses over here. Looks like Jonay didn't find the other boar. He's hidden away here. But he's on the way to get it. Still with only 6 on food. Let's see. Rockin' Dan with 5 on sheep. Making villagers, but most of the people collecting berries. So we got a boar here, got some sheep out here, and a boar here. Six villagers is enough to gang up on a boar. And now we're starting wood. So a little delayed in the wood there. We got the first board.
Perfect.
We got it. Only 5. So it might delay. Food might delay. It's only 5, but not as much as if it was like if it was 4. But really, you could have like 7 people, I think. Ric Flair is starting on the farms, and he's hunting. So right now he has 4 people on wood, and 6 people getting food. And he still has the sheep out here. And both his boar. So Jonah's definitely getting some wood now. 9 people, that's too much on one lumber camp. Not collecting, only 1 builder on berries. 6 people on sheep. And yeah, it's a lot of wood, probably too much wood. Unless he's gonna build a bunch of buildings. The one thing here is the board's too far. These villagers are gonna have to walk. The berries are running out. Over here we got 5 people on lumber. Probably use one more here. And yeah. The villagers are idle. Already starting on the wall here. Probably needs a bit more wood, especially if you're gonna build a wall pretty far out like this. Quick flare. Starting to build a lumber camp. Most of the people getting lumber. Pretty far out though. Alright, so Johnny doesn't have as many people on lumber anymore. He's building a second lumber camp. Try to split up the villagers here. Still one person on berries. But now he's starting to build farms over here. And also some gold. 4 villagers on gold. And he's in the feudal age. 6 people starting the hunt for Rocking Dan. Trying to finish up his wall over here. Jonay started building his wall. Has some barracks going, so it might be some early aggression. Now Rickford's really getting some wood. Looks like he's gonna try to scale out some farms, but he has it by his mill. But someone attacked the garrison in the tower here. Still didn't get his sheep. Sheep are good food. Okay, Jonay's building 2 archer ranges. So it looks like it's gonna be some early aggression here. So what is this? Altogether there's 37 villagers on team 2 and Jonay has 29 villagers. Jonay's trying to build archers, and no military yet from Ric Flair, but he's building 2 archer ranges. So it looks like he might go for skirmishers because he's not collecting gold. And Rockin' Dan has the barracks and 1 archer range. With 1 person on gold. He's not producing any military so far. Almost has the wall built up. But he has some idle villagers There's definitely building villagers, but I don't think they're queued to go anywhere. They can at least get wood, but it looks like they're going for gold. And he's trying to get stone, so it looks like he's gonna go for an early castle. Five people on each wood. Probably go for 6. Going for a stable archer range barracks. Still not producing any units here. Jone is continuously building out archers. Has 6 people on each lumber camp, getting gold, and just building out archers. And looks like some more camps here for more gold. Only one person on stone. Still one person on bear. So it looks like he's gonna do an early archer push. And then Ric Flair is going for gold. Still heavy on the lumber here, but with just one lumber camp. Looks like his teammate took his sheep. And then, so he has 3 archery ranges, but he's not producing any units out of them. Might as well just build 1 archer range. It would produce just as much as 3 producing nothing. And then Rocket Dance still not producing units. He has the barracks, the archery range, and the stable, but still no units being built. He does have, I guess, 1 cavalry. And then here we have 42 villagers to 55 on Team 2. And Jone has 16 military units versus Team 2's 4 military units. So with a total population of 59 versus 61. So overall the population is pretty much equal. Alright, so we have an attack here. Jone. There's a group of archers. There's 9 archers. Still producing archers. It looks like he's researching wheelbarrow. Usually you would research wheelbarrow before you go to Castle Age. And then I have a scout here from Rocket Dan. Killed 1 villager. Looks like more villagers coming out. Try to get gold. Looks like they're duking it out. So 3 villagers down. Alright, Jonah's in the base now. Denying the gold or the stone. So it's pretty heavy on stone. Looks like Rocket Dan's trying to go for a castle. But that has been denied. And the villagers are garrisoning. 5 villagers now in the town center. And then Jone leaves. It's too bad the houses couldn't have been built here to deny entry. Or at least a partial build. Once you start constructing the house, that would block movement. So the pathing would be affected there, even from a partial build. And they are building houses now, but the archers have re-entered. And now they're attacking the undefended build. They've got some spearmen. Spearmen aren't that great against archers. Looks like he's picking off some villagers, some good kills here. So the scout's gone. So So Jonas has a blacksmith, a lot of gold here. Still the same amount of wood, but now there's 3 wood camps. A lot of gold. Not as much food here. And Ric Flair getting a lot of food, but no military units. Building more barracks, or building 2 stables. So 2 stables, 3 archer ranges, still no military. Alright, so Jonah is heading down. Some archers, another group of archers. There's a lot of villagers garrison not collecting resources. Oh, and there they all go. So you have the 1 skirmisher is not gonna do that much damage there. Now you can also with the waypoints. You put the waypoints and right click on the building, and then they can garrison when they spawn in the building. So where normally you wouldn't garrison it. You can't garrison it, but from the point of creation, unit creation, they could actually be stored in the building, and that's pretty nice for early aggression. So you can't pick off the 1 or 2 units that are initially built. So we got a little micro from Jonah to move and shoot, so they don't collect the damage and then they attack. And then it looks like they're not being microed anymore, and instead over here attacking the Ric Flair. So I got some micro here. Attack, move, attack, move. Take out the scout. The scout's really important. It looks like he's not getting wood anymore. But there's definitely a better response here with the scouts and archers. But need some coordination here with the attack. Looks like he wants to build up a few more units here. Alright, so over here we got the tower, and it looks like those units were cleaned up. Now Jonah has 3 gold. Basically the same amount of wood. Now he's building cavalry archers. And he's building 2 stables. So he might go for scouts or knights here. But he doesn't have that much food. But he probably has a good amount of gold, so he might go for probably knights here. Then 2 town centers are being constructed. There's not really any gold around here, so that's unfortunate. The nearest gold would be like up here. There's no other gold. It looks like what's 3 patches of gold? How many? 3 patches. Oh, a lot of gold. Alright, any military units? Nope. Just looks like Rakanan's trying to catch up with the economy here. So altogether there's, what is it, 49 villagers to 50 to 54. Population altogether 64 to 77. Alright, so we got some. Ooh, the town center here being built denied by Rockingham.
Good fit.
Still have this other town center being built. Yes, we have knights and mostly cav archers. And he's gonna resume building. So Jone has thumb ring being researched and more upgrades in the blacksmith for archery. So there's knights. Got a few scouts here from Rick Flair, but he's not producing any units. He's queuing up some villagers. Now he has a watchtower here, so he wants to make sure that attack isn't as annoying as before. And then this group here skips Ric Flair and instead goes over to Rocky Dan again.
Hey.
Rocky Dan is still not making any units. He's researching archery upgrades. Looks like for the tower maybe in town center because he does not have any archers. Alright. So we have 12 units here. And Rockin' Dan is now building. Now he's building his military units. He's building a bunch of skirmishers. It looks like Rockin' Dan went straight to the castle age. So it looks like he really wants to build a castle because his economy is not really that strong enough. These are +1 knights, +1 attack. Archers are +2, +2. And Rocky Dan has lost his military. Johnny's started to build a castle here to negate this large gold patch by Ric Flair. And a small group of military to take out the food patches here. More cav archers out there.
Timo.
So what, he took some off wood here, cutting just a bit of stone. There's a lot of gold. Still not a lot of food. So he's not really gonna make any knights. He really only has enough wood and gold for a bunch of cav archers. But he's starting to produce farms here. It's still just a lot of wood. Alright, so Rockin' Dan did go to the castle age and he did build his castle. But he's only collecting just not much of anything, of any resources. Because these units are definitely harassing any attempt to collect resources. So we got the castle finished up here. And all the military buildings are here. Look for making archers. Which might not be the right response. Here you probably want either scouts or pikemen. Skirmishers can work against cav archers, but these knights, I mean, it's not a lot of knights, but the knights could pick them up. We got a siege workshop here. Some villagers going back to work finally, and military units are not being produced. But as long as they're not being attacked, that's what it's about, right? But it might be too late once you start having those units. Rockin' Dan's not producing any military. He's trying to catch up on the resources here, but he's starting to make some castle units. So we got a +1 attack for the ranged units. Got a second castle going. Could he finish this castle? Got a siege workshop. He's still in the base. Ric Flair's here. So he did build scouts. But it looks like they're just off to the side here. Joni is still harassing. And the scouts could take out these units, but they're protecting the stone here. So we got some battering rams out and some castle units. Joni. Alright, Ric Flair's really only getting wood here. If you had a market, you could sell the wood. Where are they going? Junid's running low on the gold here. He doesn't really have anywhere to expand for gold. He doesn't have a market. So it looks like he's trying to get some of Ric Flair's gold. He did take out the tower by the lumber, and all of his villagers are in the town center. Jonah is coming in with some battery rams. They're not upgraded. Then he's coming in now. How many knights? 10 knights. So you might be able to take down this castle. Now Jonah has 75 villagers to the Team 2's 34, and population 157 to 44. So it looks like Team 2 is not doing so hot. Look how fast these archers shoot. Oh, it's like a machine gun. 6 down. Takes down the castle. Still denying some farmers over here by Ric Flair. Flair making some cav archers of his own. Johnny's making the castle unit cav archers now, which fire much faster. Look at the difference. I mean, it kind of looks the same, but supposedly they shoot faster. And that's it.